One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Wildcats offense will have the football first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how's the guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not perfect. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds.
My play guy in the way.
All on that play. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner. But right now they want to stop on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
So Auburn's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the
We got some schedule in here.
is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most, and that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run this play from the pistol. Handoff to the single running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw,
That's good
let's keep this
defense.
drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. And some room to work. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And I tell you, I love this call early in the game. You know why? You get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good.
And the
That's a
gets
sack.
25.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. So now on comes the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Brown.
We hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play. It's second down. You need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
From the gun on third down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Simmons. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Cobb. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like...
Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
That is going to give that wide receiver nightmares, man. He was wide open. I don't know if there was a coverage bust on the back end, but that is a play that this dude needs to make.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. How about that catch? Diving grab along the left sideline. Just when you thought that ball was out of reach, nothing appeared to be out of his reach there.
Yeah, he says just throw it up and I'll go get it. To track the ball all the way down the field and dive and lay out with that body control, that is a special catch.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
We gotta get our star wide receiver from Alabama.
We've reached the end of one. Before we move on,
Touch it so bad. But we are going toe to toe, so I'm happy about that. I'm just not happy that we're losing.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Lost to throw again. He's got it. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're
You
going to see this
guys keep
receiver
on
line up in
watching,
different
I
spots
will
all over the
be
field
on
all
here
game long.
online.
Defense has got to keep their eye on
I'm
where this
just
guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
This Kentucky offense really throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the
Okay,
money. Just have to
buddy.
make that catch.
Oh, and the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end. But he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Not the best game,
Right on the doorstep
but it's not the worst game.
Quarterback touch pass from the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for a loss.
And, all right, there we
Makes
go.
a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big
We wasted so much clock and still nothing.
Possession from their own 20. On the run, it's Robinson.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Going to swing it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. New set of downs after the completion. Power football with the run. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Sets up the screen.
No way.
He's loose. There he goes. Touchdown Auburn. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone.
One interception, no touchdown pass.
And then the screen pass. Try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to
So have we lost?
Let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call.
Not necessary.
To change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky has it back and the big blue offense takes the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0.
Yes, we do.
Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And here's a fumble way behind.
Oh, no way. We got so lucky.
Something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play.
Touchdown.
One deep down the left side.
Nope.
They can't hook up, going for the big play on second down.
So, is this what we're doing now?
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball.
He's loose on the left. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Kentucky.
One of the
You
reasons
cannot keep our wide receiver down, man.
And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer.
After we force a fumble, though.
Kevin Connor's in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. They're trailing by 11 to Duke. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
I'm very excited.
They'll leave it with him. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Tigers, dating to the days of Shook Jordan and Pat Dye, love to keep the ball on the ground.
And the stadium goes nuts, and the eagle flies, and everybody's happy. Run the football, win football games. It's good times on the plains.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Tigers in the hurry-up.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Cobb. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, why can't you do it?
Went back, almost intercepted.
That could be a pick six.
For one play, he has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Singleton.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
He caught it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Oh, they're after him. He's getting ahead of steam. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Singleton. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll do it himself. Got some momentum to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking.
They do contact signing.
All right.
And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Auburn!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. You know, we got a nice lead, built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got.
Got a little
That's a touchdown.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open
That
field,
was a good
he
choice by
rolled
my
out.
part.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Snagged in the middle. It's Frazier. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cobb. They make the stop, and that is the end.
It's a close game.
That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now
With Pesky.
halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there on the plains.
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
But can we win?
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line.
Oh, that was... Oh, just go down.
So much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looks as if Auburn will have enough for the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
First off, what is the game delete? That don't sound like a good game.
Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And it is flat. Missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open.
Man, we're getting a lot of injuries.
And it was a bad throw.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit. It's going to set up third down.
On third and long, try to convert through the air.
Yes.
The offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, getting a turnover, and the offense falls off.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll start this drive at their own 48. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases.
We
and
are
they're
playing
complementing
well.
each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and just stay aggressive. To understand, we've had success. We got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
But we cannot do it.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls in.
No!
It never had a chance. Incomplete. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Singleton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there.
Our quarterback is not good.
They go to the ground.
What are you doing?
Space. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business.
He is 8 for 17.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see
All right, I don't know what you're doing.
On the snap, it's Singleton. Look out, he's got room. Got enough for the first. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the score.
Like, it's crazy.
You just saw that on that drive.
8 for 17?
No issue with the treacherous footing.
What is going on?
This crowd now ready to get behind them.
Oh, we are not going to score a touchdown.
What is that? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky has it back in the big blue offense takes the field.
Let's throw it short.
After that last drive stalled out and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stall on the others.
It's a seam wide open. Smashes through the tackle. Really good job to pick up a
We can depend on running back.
39-yard line.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Rush is on him. Got it set up on the outside. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Let's go, Brown.
Wants to go up top on first down. Blasted as he lets it go.
Let me remind. Oh, hell no. What the?
Touchdown, Tigers. The defense does the work itself with a pick six. They've got the lead and trying to.
We got a long season.
That quarterbacks in zone coverage, they have to see it, and they have to manipulate defenders, and they don't. You could tell the middle linebacker reading his eyes the whole way, breaks on the football, and then turns into an offensive player and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
Hey, you throw another interception.
As he throws. It's so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout.
You were wide open. That was your fault.
Incomplete.
Well, I think we're done. We're down 17.
Not to mention multiple scores. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, but he keeps on surprising me.
And they'll mark it at the 43.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient and he's consistent. And
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
We're just having an off game, I
right
guess.
now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns here, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
So now it's second and long.
We got a long way to
Wide
go.
receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They gotta come up
Who
with
should
a
we
big
give
play
it to?
on this third and long. From the gun, wants to
Oh.
pass.
No.
Another incompletion on third down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Trailing by
Yeah, we're about to go for it.
third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense
And they
could
score,
tell.
yeah.
They knew they were going for
Walk
it. They had a
down.
game plan to get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Wants to go up top. Spits it out to the back. Got it in the middle.
We just can't stop them,
They'll
guys.
get him down, but not
We're about to lose
crosses
this
the 50,
pretty
he's down
bad.
to the 49. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Runs through a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop
made
after a short
plays.
gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on
Right.
second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Howard. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Auburn going to work with another first down. Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Let's see what they've got on second down. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped.
That's
for no
good
gain.
defense.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fire into the right, complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Finds his man in the middle. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a first and goal. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Incomplete, thanks to the great
That's good
defensive pressure
defense.
that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After getting nothing. It's 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. Looking for the end zone. Touch!
I don't have a choice. Let me just build these guys up for next season.
Tigers! And the pummeling has started. They put another score.
They would just be coaches, help the backups.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
But we give
Let's take a
up.
look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Florida has the
Oh, no
lead
touchdown
now.
right here, but he is a major part of this game.
They're up by a field goal over Georgia. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Good
That's the kind
throw.
of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Finally, some signs
He
of
doesn't
life
even
from this
play.
offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football.
He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to the...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
We're going for it.
Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole.
No.
Slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man, it's Simmons. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Backed up now, here's
Oh,
2nd and
man.
long.
Let's blitz.
They'll send the back in motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Love the play by the defense.
I would not
They
say
did a
it's
good job
over,
understanding where the
but
running back was on
it
that
would
play.
take a
After the catch,
miracle.
they're able to make the tackle tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They'll guide him out
So
of bounds
down.
at the 25-yard line. Auburn sends out the punting unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Allen. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job on the back end.
They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge story.
No.
And I love this defense.
All right, it is over.
You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away.
Why are we passing?
They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
They're trying to kill us.
Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Finds his tight end. Still running at the 40. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year, you know Heisman voters are watching. This guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the
We might get a flag. We keep that.
This is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile guy.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Quick timeout called by the defense.
Why don't you just use our timeout?
Time as possible for their offense. The Tigers started this drive.
So we got 4 games, and we got 2 ranked teams to go.
Catch in the middle, it's Howard. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
That's not really good.
Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
What are you doing? They're being disrespectful.
Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue.
Oh, yeah, we lost.
Find my
Most down.
wide and give me another touchdown.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
All right, this is your last chance.
Snapping it from the 21. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Dropping back, it's Allen. Throws to the wideout. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
It's picked off and another empty drive.
Well, we lost.
What a big play to come up with that turnover.
Nice job by this defense. That might be
No,
the
just nail it.
point. Fourth quarter.
There's no way we can come back. You keep on passing.
For plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Coleman. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
We need more talent.
Lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile.
We beat 2 ranked teams.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the big fella. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but his defense forces a 4th down.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's
All right, we got another chance.
This guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
The kick is on its way.
I want to do something. What about we put in the freshman?
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Unloads to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire.
We
there
already lost.
Yeah,
Mao put in the freshman.
Look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy can catch it or nobody can catch it.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Fires to the wideout.
Oh.
It's Hester. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Dropping back, it's Bowling. He's looking deep. Oh,
I thought we were going to do it.
And it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire.
Good goal, sir.
Incompletion on 3rd down.
At this point in the game, in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting.
He tries to take the top off. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown!
I don't know who that was, but we scored. The freshman.
Nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he added the extra
But we
point.
lost.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive.
So, at least we tried. I guess losing by 18, it's not that bad.
They're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee.